I hope everyone can see the screen.
Yes, miss.
Yeah, okay. So, starting with our presentation for today, that is Footsteps to Follow, where today we will be learning about Baba Amte. Okay, talking about Baba Amte, he had been present all the way from what we say is British era. He was the one who have seen the British era and helped develop the society of India to come up from all the various problems which we had. It was not just that the British was ruling the country, but there were also many other problems faced by the society of India. Ma'am, I'm not able to see the screen. Kindly just check every others. Can you see the screen?
Yes, ma'am. No, miss.
Yes, miss. Yes, miss.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
Yeah,
ma'am.
I mean, Aman, kindly just refresh, or you can just log out and log in back so you can see it. Yeah, okay. So continuing, talking about Baba Amte, he is called as Murlidhar Devidas Amte. He was born on 26th December 1914 in Hinganghat, Wardha district of Maharashtra, and during the British rule era in India. He died on 9th Feb 2008 in Anandwan. Anandwan was a particular house, or you can say a particular organization created by Baba Amte himself for the poor people, for the needy ones in Maharashtra. He was an Indian social worker and also a social activist, known particularly for his work for the rehabilitation and empowerment of people suffering from leprosy. Baba Amte has received numerous awards and prizes, including the Padma Vibhushan, the Dr. Ambedkar International Award, the Gandhi Peace Award, the Raman Magasya Award, the Templeton Prize, and the Jamnalal Bajaj Award as well. He was known as the modern Gandhi of India. Talking about the work of Baba Amte, he was trained in law. He studied law and developed his career very successfully in the area of legal practices in Varda. Okay, he was a lawyer in Varda. He used to practice his law. He was involved with the Indian struggles. Okay, as I told you, he existed from the time of British era. Okay, जब British rule कर रहे थे and people were fighting back, there was huge revolution taking place in India. At that time, even Baba Amte was the one who was involved in the struggle for freedom of from the British Raj. In 1942, he began working as a defense lawyer for the Indian leaders. जो भी इंडियन लीडर्स को ब्रिटिश सीज करते थे, जिन्हें सेल में डाल देते थे, प्रिजन में डाल देते थे, उन्हें वहां से जमानत देने के लिए या उनके तरफ से लड़ने के लिए ही वॉज द डिफेंस लॉयर ड्यूरिंग दैट पर्टिकुलर पीरियड ऑफ क्विट इंडिया मूवमेंट. तो जो भी अरेस्ट होते थे उनके अगेंस्ट जो भी नेसेसरी पेपर वर्क होता था या लॉफुल जो भी करना होता था, ही वॉज द वन हु वुड लुक आफ्टर इट. He was a follower of Gandhism. He practiced Gandhism by engaging in yard spinnings, using charkha, and wearing khadi clothes. So if you see him in this picture, you will see he's in dhoti and a normal banyan, which is again a cotton cloth or a khadi cloth. And any picture you click on internet for searching for Baba Amte or Mulidhar Amte, you will just see such image. He was a very simple man with a very simple lifestyle, which he was surviving by following the Gandhism. Uh, when Gandhi got to know about Dr. Amte, okay, he was a very big fighter. मतलब वो हर किसी से लड़ता था, हर किसी के राइट्स के लिए लड़ते थे वो. Okay, and similarly, one time there was an event that took place where the British people were, little harassing or taunting a girl, okay, in that particular area where they live in. And what did Amte do? He just, gave them back answers to these British soldiers who were harassing that particular girl. And when Gandhiji came to know about his courageous work and how couragefully he back answered and tried to protect the girl or stand up for her, support her, uh, Gandhiji gave him the title as Abhay Sadak, which means a fearless seeker of truth. So he was entitled with this particular Abhay Sadak. Talking about the further work of Baba Amte, in those days, people with leprosy survived. Just a minute, I think there is some problem with the PPT. Can everyone see this again?
Yes, Miss.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, miss.
Okay. So he was given the title as Abhaya Sadak. Talking about his work, in those days, people, there was a disease such as leprosy that was existing in the society. And there were large number of people who were suffering from this leprosy, and it turned out to be a social stigma where people started the tradition or custom of untouchability. Okay, these peoples were untouched, they were told to be cursed, and they were thrown or isolated from the society. So the people will just isolate them, they will just remove them out from the society, disown these peoples. And so Baba Amte tried to spread this belief that that it is not a contagious disease, or you can say it is not something that it can easily spread from one person to another. Okay, he tried to convey people that if you stay with them, you won't be getting that disease. It is a bacterial disease. When it enters into the body, it causes such symptoms. It is not any curse put up by the god on any particular person. So he tried to convey the society about it and tried to dispel the widespread of the belief that leprosy is a highly contagious disease. He even allowed, while treating and serving the people suffering from leprosy, trying to give them proper medication, taking care of them, giving them shelter to survive, he just to test and just to experiment whether the medicines is working or properly on the patient or not, what kind of symptoms will these particular people be suffering. He injected himself with the leper bacillia and tried to seek how the medicines were interacting, and also to prove that leprosy was not highly contagious. Okay, it has to be inserted into the body by some or the other medium, and it could not easily spread by touchability or touching someone or having a close contact with someone. Baba Amte founded three ashrams for the treatment and rehabilitation of various people. Those three ashrams were on basis of leprosy. One was for leprosy patients. The other one was for the disabled people, the one who couldn't see, the one who couldn't hear, the one who were physically disabled. Okay, for them he had one ashram, and he also made an ashram for the marginalized sections of the society. That is, we call them as the Dalits or the Shudras, who were not accepted by the society, who were looked down by the society. Even and जिन्हें proper wages नहीं मिलते थे, they didn't have proper work, they couldn't earn the proper livelihood. He tried to provide a shelter and job to these peoples as well. On 15th August 1949, he and his wife Sadhana Amte, started a leprosy hospital under a tree, Anandwan, and later on, Anandwan became a huge ashram in Varda. Okay, here you can see the picture of the ashram. Okay, on your right hand side, you can see the picture of Anandwan ashram. This is the entrance part of that particular ashram. Moving ahead, in 1973, Ampe founded the Lok Biradri Prakalp to work for the Madhya Gond tribal peoples of Gond Chiroli district. Okay, he was not only working for the people, the one who were patient, but he had done this. He had brought up this particular foundation or the group called as Lok Biradri Prakalp for the betterment of the tribals staying in the Gadchiroli district of Maharashtra. Amte devoted his life to many other social causes and most notably the Quit India movement. And not only Quit India movement, but he had raised various public awareness on the importance of ecological balance, the importance of the ecosystem, wildlife preservation, wildlife conservation, and he has also volunteered. He was one of the volunteer activists for the Narmada Bachao Andolan, okay, which took place I think in around 2000 somewhere in the year 2000. This particular Andolan was started by the activists to stop the building of dam over the river Narmada because it could harm not only the wildlife but the entire ecosystem around it. So these are the few pictures from the Narmada Bachao Andolan which was taken in Gujarat. Talking about his further work, he because of his work he had been awarded many such awards, whether it is international, national, even society based. He had won many. But talking about national awards, the government of India awarded Baba Amte Padma Shri in 1971. Other than Padma Shri, he was also given the Templeton Prize. Okay, here you can see the picture of the particular prize, that is the Templeton Prize, which was awarded in 1990, and the Ramon Magsaysay Award in 1985. Talking about Baba Amte, there are many articles. If you go and try to Google up about him, one of such article was being put up by the print media. Okay, this particular article was written by Karan Diol and on 26th December 2019. This article, if you see the headline for this article, the article says Baba Amte, who broke social norms to knit an inclusive India. If you see the Indian society is differentiated, okay, on the basis of color, caste, creed, religion. Okay, so the people, the one who are on the top, they try to harass the lower people, lower caste people. So to remove this, to completely eradicate this system, Baba Amte broke many such norms or customs or rules or tradition put up by the society so that he can bring up everyone together in one place and make India as one country without any such caste or creed system. Uh, Baba Amte, these are the few lines said by Baba Amte. Politics without constructive work is sterile, and constructive work without politics is important. In these conditions, if the youth wish to achieve something, they must break the shackles of passivity and caste difference. Bharat Jodo, Night India is the real slogan, the real need of the day. These were the word of Murlidhar Devidas Amte. There are a few other, slogans or inspirational quotes given by Baba Amte, where he says, "I don't want to be a great leader." He never wanted to be a great leader. Rather, he want to be a man who goes around with a little oil can in his hand, like any mechanic. Okay, जिसके पास oil can होता है. So he wanted to be like that particular man, that whenever he sees someone has broken down, जैसे कि गाड़ी से भी मैकेनिक होता है, किसी गाड़ी खराब हो जाती है, तो he goes and he helps out with his oil can to get the machine back into state. Similarly, he wanted to be such a man who could help anyone who have broken down. For him, he thought that a man who does it is greater than any holy man in a saffron colored robes, which means the one even whose body is completely, covered with dirt and grease and oil. That man is greater than the one who has wrapped himself in the cloth of saffron. He's always said that he would like to be like that mechanic, and that mechanic with an oil can was his idol in life. These words were said by by Bamba Amte to a British journalist, Graham Turner. If you see on the right hand side, there is a picture which I have put up. This is the same which I had, shared with you last night on your group. This is an article from Anand One talking about the journey of Baba Amte all the way from Barda to studying seeking his legal or law studies, then how he had been a major part of the Quit India movement, okay, the freedom fighting which took place against the British Raj, that he followed Gandhism, and how he brought up Anandwan to take care, to provide shelter to the people, to the needy people of the society who are being, taken off from the society. The society has removed them, have isolated these peoples. The society do not really make equal or don't give them equal rights to stay or to work. So basically, he found these ashrams for goodness or good work of these people. There is another quote by Baba Amte which says, "I took up leprosy work not to help anyone, but to overcome that fear in my life. That it worked out good for others was a byproduct. But the fact is, I did it to overcome the fear of my life." So these were the few words of Baba Amte. There is much more to study about him, to study about his practices, how he overcame the norms of society, how he tried help people coming up from the stage, and how he gave shelter, how he had to fight many society peoples who were not supporting him, because he was against the norms of the society. वो सोसाइटी के हिसाब से काम नहीं कर रहे थे, वो सोसाइटी के अगेंस्ट काम कर रहे थे, उन लोगों को सहारा दे रहे थे जिन्हें सोसाइटी ने निकाल दिया है. ओके, treating people for free, then doing many such revolutionary acts for the betterment of the society, rather the ecosystem, the animals. And not only him, but his whole family had dedicated themselves to the society for the well-being of the society and for the development of the country. So with this, I just end up our today's session over here. Now we are open for our discussion on our today's